Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Taurus, well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whatever it is where you are, Taurus. I'm going to do a reading for you. Got like both fluff balls here. It's kind of funny. Lily came and she laid here. She took her position. Larry literally jumped up on the couch and sat in front of her and was staring at the camera. That is the rudest shit. So he's like, it's all about me, Lily. Sorry, it's all about me. But then he's coming, he's on the table now having a bath. So if you hear like a little bit of licking and like, that's what's going on over here with Larry. We are going to Taurus. You can see his little ears here. I'm going to start with the Tea Leaf Oracle deck. I'm going to see your energy here. We're going to see what kind of energy is going on outside of you. All right. Okay. Taurus. It's like nobody is here until I start pulling out cards. Everybody shows up. Oh no, merit. Interesting. What's all this? All right, there's a lot of energy here. What is it? Taurus has figured out. Okay. Energy outside of Taurus. What is this energy figured out? Oh, 2 cards. Huh. Okay, at the bottom is a okay. Turkey, someone is behaving stupidly. And then tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. Fair hair, fair man. Dealing's a relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Now, it could also be somebody who's Caucasian. It could be somebody, even if you're like somebody of a darker, your race is just known to have a dark, I don't even know I can say that. I don't know what I can say anymore. If, naturally in your family, your skin's a little bit darker, maybe, you're dealing with someone who could be the same skin tone as you, but lighter. No. So there's a fair man. You could be dealing with a fair man. It could also be, or you could be a fair man. I want to say also like something that's fair. You may conduct yourself in a fair way or try to be fair. The apple of temptation that will test you. And then the pineapple of reconciliation. Just a second. How interesting. Like apple. They both have the word apple. Apple. But then the pineapple, the pineal apple. The pineal. Okay, wait a second. Pineal. Of reconciliation. Or something that you can see in your third eye here. Something has tempted you. It's like, to some degree, it's knowledge. Something that has tested you, tempted you. It's almost like seeing the Garden of Eden, because I'm seeing like the snake, right? And with the apple, like in the Garden of Eden. It is seeing something here that is incredibly beautiful spiritually. All right? The temptation, though, feels dangerous. This is you. This is your energy. The temptation surrounding this feels dangerous. Now, the reconciliation is, it's almost like reconciling two opposing factors here. But it's like when you see something beyond your normal eyesight and you see it with your third eye, with this pineapple, the apple of temptation becomes the pineal apple, like the pineal gland of knowledge, to reconcile, to understand, to correct. So you're transforming some type of knowledge or energy here. Then you get basket, recognition, reward for merit. And it's all, like, right, there's a whole bunch of things in there. There's pineapple, there's apples, there's watermelon, there's bread. It feels a bit like a cornucopia, but it's not, because there is a cornucopia in this deck, but it didn't come out. Now, I asked, what have you figured out? Great personal sorrow. So you may have figured something out in your life that was giving you great personal sorrow. You may have figured a way around something that was causing you sorrow. You may have come to terms with something that was causing you sorrow. Because it says personal. Teardrops. You've seen something, but you've seen it in a unique way. Yeah, I can hardly wait to pull tarot out on that. All right, so something or somebody outside of you. Okay, this energy has got flag. And it has, do not be tempted to lower your standards. So, okay, so let's say, I want to say this is a high standard here. This is a very high standard over here. This has egg and rainbow. Now, it looks like a gold egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. Rainbow, the most difficult part of a situation is over. I don't know how you're connected to this energy. I will ask that in a minute too. Like how, like why this energy comes up. There's a whole pile of cards that fell out. I'm hearing that this is the energy that connects you to. Because it came out after I pulled your cards, but before I pulled the cards over here. We have broken wishbone. A wish will be a wish will not be granted. Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Barrel, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Target, a goal-oriented person. Inkpot, problems to be resolved. Okay, there's some type of wish that you had here in your life and it didn't fulfill. It wasn't granted, or at least it wasn't granted in that form. Now, then you go into goldfish energy. An increase in... Oh, no, your energy increased in some type of situation. Okay, let's say you are, okay, it could either be a relationship, or it could be a relationship of any kind. Like it could be a relationship you have with the work that you do. It could be a relationship that you have with a friend group or a romantic partner or whatever, you know. It's some type of relationship that you had with something else or someone else. Whatever wishes you had in this relationship were not being granted. You were not achieving these wishes in that situation or relationship. Your own personal spiritual wealth, maybe even material wealth, started to grow, started to increase. And then because something was already not being fulfilled in a relationship or a dynamic that you were in, it was becoming like a very strong, like it was almost amplifying that fact even more so to you. And so you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. But then it's almost like then you meet a goal-oriented person. Inkpot, problems to be resolved. But the ink is spilt all over. It's like you can't. It's almost too like having too much to say, so you don't even know what to say. Because the ink just spills out all over the table. Because your energy is coming out as quite you've achieved something here with this energy for sure, but almost at the same time there's a great personal sorrow. But this is what you figured out. You figured that out. All right, so this is, okay, I should say, so this is also the energy that this outside of you person or whatever it is has figured out. Success. This energy knows that success is assured with good plans and hard work. There's also the most difficult part of a situation is over for this person, and they have high standards. This is an achiever, but I feel like you're an achiever. You've even received some type of reward or merit, recognition. Maybe this is even kind of like a work thing, because personally there's sorrow. And is it in the personal area of your life here where a wish was not granted? But it's almost as if it triggered something in you so that you went through some type of spiritual awakening with the goldfish. But then as you elevate, you become more aware, you become a little bit more developed emotionally, mentally, cognitively, and then you really start to recognize the lack that appears around you. That, wow, this isn't love. How would I describe this? Is not love. I can't even like make goals in this situation or relationship. So like, you know, like it's just this, it perpetuates this feeling of lack in probably many different areas. But then boom, a goal-oriented person. Problems to be resolved. And I want to say that it's almost like something that was, you were not finding in your life somewhere. You find it. And someone would say, like, this could resolve your problems. It would come out negatively if you weren't showing up as someone who's an achiever as well. Okay, so I guess I'll leave that in the center. I have the craziest song in my head right now. I don't even know what to say about it. Because it's a very, it's an interesting song. Who sings this song? Doodle, doodle, dude looks like a lady. Doodle, doodle, dude looks like a lady. Oh. This is a very interesting song. You read the lyrics, I think, anyways. Okay. I don't know why going through. I do not know. Maybe you're a dude that looks like a lady. Or maybe you had a problem with a dude that looked like a lady. I don't know. I'm going to pull out some tarot. I know that's a groaner, right, Lily? You're just like, oh my God. All right, let's see what these cards are going to tell us about Taurus. All right, so here's the thing, Taurus. Okay, I'm going to show you quickly. You got the 5 of Cups with apple, temptation will test you. You got the 8 of Cups with pineapple, which we're talking about the pineal gland, reconciliation. And then the basket, recognition, reward for merit, you got the Page of Cups in reverse. Teardrops, great personal sorrow, this is what you've learned. 10 of Wands in reverse. This energy outside of you, the flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. Egg, what this energy knows is egg and rainbow. Egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. Knight of Wands in reverse. And with the most difficult part of a situation is over, Lovers in reverse. I'm going to tell you right now, Taurus, that there's an energy outside of you that you meet their standards. You literally meet their standards, and this person is not looking for anything else anymore. This person also recognizes that some sort of success that would come between you and them, whether that's like project-based, friendship, lovers, you know, it's a significant. This person is no longer looking for something significant. They have found it in you, and this person's standards are not low. So I kind of want to say that that's probably a compliment to you, right? Like, their standards are pretty high, and you fucking meet them. You meet them. Now, your energy, though, either you don't know this, you don't know this person, I don't know. I'm really getting... Like, it's funny because this energy outside of you is so clear. It is so 100% clear that it's is not juggling options or choices or even considering anything anymore, or even feeling like it's compromising in any sort of its own standards. It's not, no, that's what it, no. It's found its golden egg. It's found its rainbow, its happiness, its joy. And it knows that this requires long-term work. That a reward like this does not come like that. Like, this is something that takes time. This is something that takes effort. And if the difficulty in a situation, if it's in this person's or energy's life situationally, has been finding the right choice, finding the divine path, is found. This person may have even been a temptation for you. But with the Five of Cups, like, you feel sad and sorrowful. You may have even, I want to say too, with this Eight of Cups and that pineapple, I want to say you've walked away from any type of, you must know this person, right? Like, this person knows you. Any type of reconciliation. I don't know. I don't even know. This is somebody that you want to reconcile with. I'm not sure what that is. But with the pineal gland coming out with that pineapple as well, I kind of want to say that you're also possibly trying not to listen to your own intuition, because your intuition and your ego might be fighting each other here. The Page of Cups in reverse with the basket, recognition, reward for merit. Yeah, it's kind of funny because it looks like to me, and I'm guessing it's off this energy, that you don't see any recognition from maybe that energy that there is a powerful connection here. Right? It's kind of funny how I'm reading this, because it really honestly feels like you've walked away from something that you found incredibly tempting. You've both walked away mentally, emotionally, and even spiritually away from any type of reconciliation. With the Ten of Wands in reverse, though, this is kind of, because when the Ten of Wands is in the upright, it speaks of being at the end of the burden. So this is not releasing the burden of deep personal sorrow. You don't think that somebody recognizes you in some way for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't know why, what the circumstances are around that. I don't know if there's like words left unsaid, or if this is just somebody used to see taking a bus, going to work, or, and they don't get on the bus anymore. You don't get on the bus anymore. Like it kind of has that feel to it. This doesn't, I'm not pulling out any cards here that looks like this is some kind of an X or, no. Okay. I want to look at all these. The broken wish. This wish will not be granted. Increase, goldfish with increase in material wealth and spiritual. The barrow, you feel something is missing. A goal-oriented person, problems to be resolved. There's something sitting in the way of a pretty significant relationship here for you. And the way it's sitting in the way from your perspective, it looks like it's not viable, it's not a possibility, it's very unlikely to ever happen. This person sees no other choice in their life but you. I really like that's how it looks. Get that song out of my head. Wow. You are literally walking into how do I describe this? You are literally, Taurus, you are walking out of a cold and lonely cycle towards a warm, safe cycle. Look at that. This is where you're going. This is like, I feel like this is you. And this is where you're going. You're walking right to that, okay? Target. A goal-oriented person. On target. Maybe this person is on target to you. I don't know. Problems to be resolved. You come out of the cold and resolve like a problem here. You have the Nine of Swords in reverse under the broken wishbone. You have the Ace of Pentacles with the goldfish. You have the Justice card in reverse with the barrel, feeling lack. And you have the Five of Pentacles with target and the Queen of Pentacles with the ink pot. There's a whole shitload in reverse here. The first upright card is the Fool. Is the Tower into the Fool. Maybe causing some huge catastrophic change that you may not understand the consequences of. And that could have rocked your confidence. Queen of Wands in reverse, Four of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Cups in reverse, Seven of Cups in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Death card in reverse, and Temperance in reverse. Yeah, some sort of catastrophic change. And not realizing the intensity of a journey ahead of you that would and will, or did, because it's underlined, rock your confidence, your sense of who you were. Possibly exposed to your energy in a vulnerable state to the wrong choices. And leaving you feeling stuck in like a purgatory. I mean, that just feels like stuck in a purgatory with the Death card in reverse, because something's not being reborn. And Temperance in the reverse would be like, to me, a lack of patience in this, almost feeling like you're stuck there, but you can't do anything about it. It looks like to me not, okay, all this energy that's supposed to kind of link your two energies, right? It looks like to me there's some type of a wish here that was not granted in your life. And instead of wasting valuable mental energy over it. You went through some type of a spiritual quest. And in this spiritual quest, you found a reward. But through finding that reward in your spiritual quest, it kind of made you recognize the other things that were in lack. And realizing with justice in the reverse, I kind of want to say that, wow, look what I did to myself energetically, or look what I did to myself karmically. Whether the actual phrase would go through your head, but it's almost realizing you're entangled in stuff, and you're like, how did I, whoa. Like you wake up, it's kind of like somebody who's like asleep, and while you're dreaming, you're wrestling with your sheets, and then you wake up and you're like, oh my God, and trying to get untangled from it. So I don't know, you may not even be aware of what this, I don't know though, this energy outside of you is 100% aware of you. 100% aware of you. You are a goal-oriented person. But I do feel like you've given up on this goal. And when I say this goal, it looks like to me, it has something to do with personal happiness between you and another person or other people. You're literally walking into the arms of Mary. Oh, that's a song. Yeah. You're literally walking into the arms of Mary. What's that song? The lyrics to that. That's exactly what I'm seeing here. See that? Like, look at that. It's just so beautiful the way that plays out there. In the arms of Mary, right? Oh, is it laying in the arms of Mary? Lying in the arms of Mary. Oh, brother, the light shine down the valley. Oh, yeah. Oh, how I wish I was lying in the arms of Mary. Mary was the girl who taught me all I had to know. She put me right on my first mistake. Summer wasn't good when I learned all she had to show. She really gave all a boy could take. Oh, and so now when I get lonely, still looking for the one and only, that's when I wish I was lying in the arms of Mary. But you're walking towards the arms of Mary. Like, regardless of what your orientation is, or like anything, like even just symbolically and energetically, you are walking into the arms of Mary. She put me right on my first mistake. So that's interesting. It's almost like this energy doesn't allow continuous mistakes to build up here. It's like, first mistake, called you on it. Let's fix it. Everything's great now. As opposed to kind of letting it's almost too like this energy doesn't let you get away with anything. This energy would not let you get away with anything. But not in any type of an ego, well, you need to fix yourself, or you need to do this. It's just like, hey, we can't go forward without this being corrected. Let's correct it and we can move forward properly, right? Lying in the arms of Mary, lying in the arms of Mary. The lights shine down the valley. The wind blows up the alley. Oh, well, I wish I was lying in the arms of Mary. Isn't that really significant? Because the first song that came in, I can't remember who sings that. Oh, dude looks like a... I was about to say dude looks like a Larry. Dude looks like a lady. Oh, and speaking of the devil, here he comes. Dude looks like a Larry. Dude looks like a lady. And then it's kind of like being deceived by something. So here's the other thing. Like, if you were on some type of a journey here, and you are the symbol of masculine energy, like you hold masculine energy in some way. Yes, that's your chair, and remember that. Those silly, like Murphy, Freddy Krueger over there. Yeah. It's You know, that first song is like being deceived by something unnaturally. Like that wasn't, it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not somebody's natural. If the dude is a dude, but the dude looks like a lady, and he's even described as being quite a pretty lady, it is there's something there that at the beginning of this, and maybe that's even your story, where somebody could have been playing, or you may have been working and dealing with people who they would naturally misuse different types of energy around you. And that feels like a struggle. It feels like a struggle. Because then it's like, well, who am I in this situation? Oh, okay, I am today. Okay, and then who are you? Oh, today that's who you are. Okay. And then who am I again? Like, that's really... But this is like coming into the arms of Mary. So there's no question about who you are or who they are. It's just like this beautiful, pure place. Yeah. But, you know, your energy... I really quite honestly don't think that you can see that. And then, you know, I would describe this as well. Like if you are feminine and you would say, well, I would be the arms of Mary, Cindy. But that's what you're going to. Like if you're not right now, you're going into a situation where that is who you will be. That is the archetypal energy of who you would be in this. Yeah. Wow, that's really interesting. So that's what I have. I'm going to go do your extended, Taurus. In the extended, I'm going to continue to work with the Tea Leaf Oracle deck. I am going to get a new tarot deck, though, and I'm going to just keep pulling cards on these energies and see what direction they go in. Thank you so much, Taurus. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.